guys, it's Sarah, and I've been trying to get content on this YouTube channel for a hot minute. It's been about 7 months, and what I've been doing is I'll film a video and I'll try editing it, and then I end up not liking it because I feel like I put myself in a situation where I don't feel like myself. And so I decided to sit myself in my car and do a thing I call questions in my car. List of like 20 plus questions that I'm going to just answer for you guys because I feel like this would be a good first video. And then I've got so much content planned for the rest of this month, and if I don't end up getting it all done this month, it'll be going into next month. And I'm also bringing in a couple friends to film with me just because I want this to be a fun and like uplifting YouTube channel. So I feel like if I bring in some friends, it'll be fun and uplifting. Okay, so first question is, what was my first car and what car am I currently driving? So my first car that I personally owned was a 2007 Toyota Camry, and it was silver. It was a really, really pretty color, and I love that car. But I wanted something bigger, so about 4 months ago, I gave that car to my sister, and I got a 2004 Toyota Sequoia in this really pretty silver color, and it's been my dream car for literally ever, and I love it so much. But now that I have this car, which is my dream car, and I love it, years and years and years down the road, I want the 2019 Toyota Sequoia TRD Sport in white. It is so pretty. And yeah, but that's gonna be years down the road from here. That or a Jeep Wrangler in my bright blue color, because that's such a pretty color. I meant car, but yeah, it's really pretty. Who was the first person I talked to today? Ironically, it was Micah, and it was because he answered a text from last night, and then I said, okay, thanks. What is the first thing I do in the morning? The first thing I do is I brush my teeth, and then I let out my dogs. Those are the first two things that I do. Color are my eyes. If you can't tell, they're actually this really pretty blue color. I'm not in the sun right now because the sun was really bright. So like when it's in the sun, it's just like so bright, and I love my eyes. Okay, so what book am I currently reading? I'm actually a huge bookworm, so I'm always reading. But right now I'm reading the Tim Tebow This Is the Day book, and I love this book. Actually, it is such a good book. So yeah, it's really inspiring and a really uplifting book. So yeah, maybe I'll do a review on it, but I'm not quite done with it. So the next question is, what is your life motto? My life motto is let go and let God. That has actually been my life motto for the last 5 years. So like all the way through high school till this moment. Just because I feel like I stress about things, and I'm always like, oh, I have to do this and I have to get this done, and what happens if this doesn't work out? Like, I think about that stuff all the time. And so for me to sit here and be like, you know what, Sarah, you need to just let go and let God and just go down the path that he has planned for you and stop stressing. And honestly, it's worked for years. So, and I've lived by it for years. My favorite snack, currently it is carrots and peanut butter. I love that snack. It fills me up, and it's also nutritious and healthy for you. But my favorite non-healthy snack, probably gluten-free cookies. I like gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. My favorite way to pass the time, reading, watching The Nanny, like a super old show if you guys don't know that, or The Friends, the TV show. It's pretty good. I like going outside and going for walks and runs, and I dance. I've been a dancer for 16 years, so I like to do that. I like to go shopping. Yeah. My favorite class in high school, or school in general, was English. I've always been a really, really good English student. Am I a good cook? Debatable. Okay, actually, when I was younger, I was not a good cook, but I've learned how to cook towards, like, to my taste buds. So, like, now I'm a pretty good cook. But before, I would burn things. I would catch things on fire. It was a no bueno, but now I've learned how to cook, so that's good. Looking forward to right now, I'm actually headed out on a trip in less than a week. It's like a little road trip by myself, and I'm headed towards the west side of the state that I live in, and I am going to a retreat. So I'm really excited about that. Do I remember my dreams? Yes. I actually remember even dreams from like when I was little, like really little. And some of them are like really repetitive, and so like I can remember every little detail of it. My favorite drink, water. I drink so much water. I love water. But if I'm going for like not water, typically mint tea. Like I like a lot of different mint teas, and usually they're hot. Okay, 1 through 10, 10 being the best and 1 being the worst. Rate my driving. I would say probably a 7 or an 8. I don't feel like anybody's actually a 10, and I'm still pretty young, so like I don't have like the experience that like a lot of people have, but I mean, I'm a pretty good driver, I would say. So lunch with anybody that's famous right now, it would be Tim Tebow. I feel like he is just so inspiring and uplifting and just like so cool, so I would love to meet him. Okay, so the last question here is, am I dating anybody and do I have a crush? 1, no, I'm not dating anybody, and 2, no, I really don't have a crush right now. I don't really like anybody, so yeah, I'm kind of just chilling at the moment. But yeah. So anyways, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was super chill and I really enjoyed it, and I feel like I was able to be myself, and I feel like that's what this YouTube channel should be, is just me being myself. And like I said, I have a lot of content coming this month and next month, and like hopefully so on and so forth for the rest of the year and then the years to come.